Hey YouTube, sorry my video wasn't frozen at the beginning. I actually was just, I had tried to record a video, but it was frozen for too long, so I stopped it. And I'm just so used to saying that intro, like, hey YouTube, sorry my video was frozen at the beginning as usual, that I said it this time even though it wasn't even frozen. Anyways, moving on. So if you notice I have this head wrap on, I actually had it like on around my head, kind of like this. It's messy, but you get the picture. So I wore a head wrap because one, it's raining, two, I was feeling extra lazy, didn't want to do my hair. But I have a photo shoot later today, so I kind of need my hair to be done or refreshed. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So just going to take off my scarf, which I think it may need to be washed now. Yeah, because it has makeup on it. Toss that over there. And when I wake up, my hair looks something like this. It's usually squished. It has no shape. It's all squished. And when I'm feeling lazy, but I didn't already do my makeup, sometimes I'll just, and I'm not taking a shower in the morning, I'll just dip my whole entire head in the sink and like re-wet all of my hair. But obviously I can't do that because I already have my makeup on and I don't want water to run down my face. So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the hairline. And I have some spray bottles filled with water. And all I do to refresh my hair normally, if I already have my makeup on or if I don't feel like dumping my head in the sink and I know I don't have time for it to dry, is I just spray my hair down with water. And I like to start on one side so that I can get my hair pretty well saturated. As you can see, it's glistening because it's wet. And like I said, I just start on one side and I slowly keep moving over. And make sure you get the back. And sometimes my thumb or my finger gets sore from like spraying so much. I also have another one filled with water and castor oil mix, which it may not come out. Oh yeah, it is coming out because they empty pretty quick. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Just keep on spraying with water until your hair gets damp. And I usually use a mix of water and castor oil or water and Infusium 23. Your finger will get tired from spraying. And I like to focus a lot on the front and the perimeter of my hair. Oops, got my forehead, which is okay. In the back, really need to get all of your hair pretty wet. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break before I go back to spraying the back of my head. And after I let the water kind of get in there, I just take my pick. And by putting water on it, just helps to soften the hair back up and allows it to be more malleable so that I can reshape it. Because as you can see, I just picked that out. This is how it looks when it's squished. And this is just from picking it out lightly. And I basically go in and I just kind of fluff it all the way out. And then I'll go back and shape it. And it really doesn't take long to do this at all. I just didn't feel like doing it this morning. As you can see, I'm just kind of fluffing it out. And if you see that it's still kind of tough to fluff out, just add more water to that section. So I'm focusing on the back now. This bottle's empty. I usually go through about 2 or 3 little things of this filled with water, and this is only like, I don't even know how many ounces this is. It's a sample. It was a sample of some leave-in conditioner, but now I just use it to spray my hair because I like the way that it sprays. So now I'm focusing on the back and the left side of my hair, which is the kinkier side. The back and the middle portion. I think I'm good with water saturation. So like I said, I just go in and pick it out, pick it out. Not a wedgie, your hair. And this helps re-moisturize, reshape, re-soften, rehydrate. And this back section needs some more water. It's looking a little thirsty. Hopefully I didn't spray a laptop. Just so you can see my hair close up. This is a, I don't even know what day wash and go. Probably like, what's today? Today's Monday. I think, when's the last time I did my hair? I think I did my hair Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is a 4th day wash and go that I'm refreshing. And now that it's all fluffed, picked out, I'm just going in and shaping it to the shape that I want. Sometimes I go for a more circular look. Sometimes I go for a more square look. And today I'm going to go for a more square look. So I just use the pick to shape the hair. Sometimes I'll push it down like you see me doing now. And when I look at the shape of my hair, I look at it from the front. So you see I'm kind of making it go along with the shape of my face. I look at it from the front. And I like to look at it from the sides. Because I like the top not to be flat right here because my head is flat, like my actual skull is flat in this area. So I like to make sure that's nice and picked out. And rounded, like this is looking a little flat. And this piece is just really long. It's one of my back pieces of hair that's been sticking out a lot. I need to just separate that big coil. And sometimes I'll use my hands too. But this way I don't add any additional product. I just literally just re-wet it. That's how I refresh my hair. And now it's soft again and it still stays defined. So I'm kind of going for shorter on the sides, bigger at the top. So it looks almost tapered. And literally the last thing I do, I also like to look at it from this angle too. This little piece is hanging down. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach. The last thing I do is do something to my edges, which I don't think I have any gel in here. It's in the bathroom. So I'm gonna go get that. I'll be back. Put some of this stuff away. Did you see that tattoo on Instagram? Did you see what? No, I didn't look at it yet. It's hilarious. I laughed out loud. I'm recording a video. Yeah. I'll look at it in a second. Alright, so now that I got the general shape that I want, as you can see, I'm just kind of adjusting any spaces with my fingers. Yeah, now I've got the general shape. Like I said, the last thing I'll do is I'll go and do my edges. And so I'm going to take some aloe vera gel in my finger because my makeup is already done. I'm going to take a very small amount. I don't even know if you can see that. It's literally like the tiniest amount ever. A pea size. And I'm going to go in and apply some to my edges. Some aloe vera gel to kind of smooth tame them. And because my makeup is actually a really good color match, I'm actually taking a lot more than I normally would. As you can see, I'm smoothing down the edges. And I took a whole bunch. I took a glob. And it's okay. It's going to get mixed in with your makeup. Hopefully you can see that. How it's glistening. Oops. If you apply too much, that's okay. Let's go to the other side. And this is always a hard step when you already have your makeup on. As you can see, I'm making a mess because I'm trying to do it in the mirror and one-handed. That's okay. Like I said, I will survive. And if you have like little hairs over here, I just kind of smooth them. These little curls are very unruly on this side of my hair. Just kind of finger coiling them out of the way. If you can see. My edges. Okay. So I'm just kind of getting those laid. Hopefully you can see. And normally I do this before I do my makeup, but today is one of those days where, like I said, I was feeling lazy at first. And now with whatever gel's left over on my hands, I just go in and start finger coiling random pieces of hair. With whatever gel's left over on my hands, it just helps to smooth out some of the hairs. Let's go ahead and separate this big coil in the back of my head. Just several pieces. There we go. I'll just go in, like I said, with whatever gel's left over. And find random pieces to smooth out and coil, especially since I'm refreshing and this is the 4th day. This really only takes me about 5 minutes to do when I'm not on camera. And now what I'm going to do is wipe off my pick because it has water on it from my hair and whatever product mixed in. And what I'm going to do now is wipe off some of the excess gel, which is something I normally do before I do my makeup. Is I'll go in and wipe off the excess gel. And this also helps to re-smooth my edges. Hopefully you can see how my edges are smoothed down on the sides. And I think it just gives a more like groomed look. You don't really have to do this to your edges if you don't want to. It's just something I like to do. Hopefully you can see them. I don't like to make it too obvious. And now I pat off the excess. And if you're doing this after you've applied your makeup, the last step is to apply powder to the hairline to blend it together. And I used my cocoa powder. Cocoa. If I can find it. I wonder if I put it in my... Oh, there it is. My L'Oreal True Matching Cocoa is what I use to set the perimeter of my face. And I'm just going to take a brush and pat this on my edges basically so that it blends in. And you can all tell that I did my hair after I did my makeup. You don't want to be able to tell that. Oh yeah, that looks good. I need to powder my face, my actual face, so it's shiny. And again, just go ahead and adjust the shape a little bit more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I refresh my wash and go on a daily basis. And I showed you how I do it after I've already applied my makeup to minimize messing up my makeup. So you see the edges are nice and laid, hair is nice and refreshed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I refresh my washing. I feel like I just said that. So now I'm going to touch up my face off camera, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give you a 360 real quick. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.